In this episode, I will now see if the car will actually run or I have to give up on it. I do believe I will never give up on anything. Just make it all work, because that's how I live and it's my passion. But I do have to do a solenoid because that's bad too. Of course, new batteries going in, fixing that bad bolt on the starter, and then just generally playing with the carburetor and the gas tank, because the gas tank is filthy. And a little hint, it's so bad I have to bypass it. Come along for the ride. It's going to be a blast here on Dad's Driveway. Hello, channel. So I'm bringing another day. It's a beautiful morning now, and I'm planning to get a lot more work done on this McLaren here. It's important that I say ASC McLaren, otherwise people are like, oh, you must be rich. No, I am not rich, but I do have a couple of McLarens, and this one is the one I'm going to be driving on the Power Tour. So the thing I want to do right now is I got my drill bits out and a couple of drills, and I want to take off this side skirt here. Okay, so here goes nothing. I think it's just right here. I gotta drill this thing out. That was actually a plug cover. I thought it was just a chip in the paint, but apparently not. So I'll bet you underneath here is actually a screw. Let's see if I can see a screw in here. Sure enough, looks like a screw. All right. This might be a lot easier than I thought. I thought it was hot riveted on. Well, there we are. Why doesn't it want to come off now? I took the screw out. Is there another screw? Oh no, I think it's glued on. There we go. Bada bing. This thing actually has a part number on it. It's like 54A7-3255-A XXX. This thing's really twisted right now. Let's see if I can't show you the twist in it. But I'm going to try just like putting something heavy on it, because the shape of it now is really not very good. And I can see what happened to it. Right here is another one of those caps that I messed up on the other side. And it looks like it broke right here. There's another piece still on the car. And I hope I can put this back together, some plastic glue or something. And I'll be pulling these screws out. And I think I'm gonna just remove all the mud flaps from this car, because somebody added them on and I don't think they're good looking. So there's that. Something from last night, if I bring this out, it got really dark so I couldn't really film, but I didn't get much gas out of here. But if you look at the color of that, I think you can probably see it. It's closer to like a shellac, or some sort of a dye for dark wood. I'm going to be dropping the gas tank because when I pulled out the siphon, it was an absolute mess. So the end of it was all filled with gook. And I'm going to see if I can pull the gas tank and get it cleaned up. If not, gas tanks are pretty cheap. I'll just get a new one. All right, so it looks like I need a solenoid too. At least they're not too expensive, but who would have guessed? Battery, starter, and solenoid all went kaput while it sat. I guess possibly when I tried to turn it over, when the battery was low and the starter wasn't going. That's what cooked the solenoid. At least that's what I'll go with. So off to the store I go. And here we go, off to the auto parts store once again. All right, so my stuff wasn't ready at the auto parts store, so we'll stop by Horror Fright. I just need a punch. All right, so I went in there looking for a brass punch. Of course, there's a diesel going by now, but I could not find a brass punch. They don't sell them. But I did get these things. Little punch set, because they always get broken on me. Variable speed polisher, because I'm going to be beating it up on the car. Some cleaner. A little soft blow hammer. And a couple of these, because again, I'm going to just be going over that McLaren and trying to get most of the dirt out of the paint. It's like really wedged in there. Okay, we're finally at advanced. Advanced at what? I'm really not sure. All right, so the things these guys tell me is just, it astounds me every friggin' time. That's why I say they're always, you know, advanced crazy or advanced losing their minds. I bought some hose, right? Fuel line. You buy it by bulk, you know, it goes by the foot. Guy's like, I've never sold it like that before. Really? You've never sold it like that before? Oh yeah, no, they have packages. I'm like, yeah, like 24 inches for like $18. No thanks. You know, I like to buy it in bulk. So there's that. Anywho, next thing you'll see is me back at the house. Okay, so here we go. This should be a pretty quick swap. The only thing you definitely want to do if you're changing out the solenoid, just in case you've never done this before, is you want to pull off that ground cable again. I feel like I just put this thing on, which I did, but that's okay. They're easy enough, especially when the bolt is good. So now if that's loose, I can just wiggle, wiggle, and pop it off. Okay, now we're perfectly safe to delve into the solenoid here. So this looks like it's got 5/16 little doohickeys on it. Come to think of it, I should probably pull off these first, because if I pull off the thing, then it's going to be wiggling around. So where's that sweet? There it is. So the bottom one was all by itself. Alrighty. I didn't know that one was made in the USA. Amazing. I'll bet you this one wasn't. Oh, but I like it though. It's black at least. Not that crazy color the other one was. Or brown. I don't know, what color is that? Oh geez. Oh no, it's just the nuts rattling around. Okay, we're good. Okay. Come on, get off of there. Yeah, maybe I should have pulled these nuts off while it was up. Yeah, silly me. Alright, looks good. This one's a little bit different from the other one, no big deal, but this is the one that was hard to get off. I think it's just an aftermarket thing. I don't know why. But it went back on, so I guess we're okay. And I'm not missing any, no. Okay, we're good. This one's going to go over here. far better than my rusty old vet, but my goodness, there's some scary looking stuff in here. There's like sawdust and nuts all over the manifold. I don't know if you can see this. There's some crazy cobwebs hanging out up here. Let's have a look-see inside of here. I don't think I see any nuts in there, which is a good thing. Look at the other side. I mean, there was nuts all over this manifold. Somebody was living up here too. They don't seem to have eaten my MSD plug wires. That's nice. I want this leaf over here. Okay, so what I did now is I hooked up my little siphon thing to the line that's the incoming from the tank, and turns out I was able to get just the littlest bit out, but it seems like it was just what was in the line. So I think it was true. This thing was almost empty. That's why I only got a little bit out. But if you look in here, let's see if this will come up on the camera. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it looks like it's coming up. It is filled with dirt. So this thing is, yeah, I got to do something about this tank because it's definitely not going to be happy going 2,000 miles. And, you know, I'm not going to want to be replacing fuel filters every 10 miles. All right, so what I got going on right now, sorry if the lighting is horrible, the sun is not in a good spot, but the gas can now has a hose in it, which is going to the inlet port of the fuel pump. It's a mechanical fuel pump on this car, which is great. And what we're going to try doing is cranking her over and see if we get anything. So it's probably take a minute because there's, you know, no gas at all whatsoever in the carb. So did I pull the keys out or did I leave them? I think I left them in here. Come on, baby. All right, let's start to cool down a little bit. I'm gonna just go and I'm gonna go try to see if there's any fuel getting to the carb, because if there's not, then I don't know. Seems like I've been replacing a bunch of stuff on this car so far. Maybe I'm gonna have to do more. Now let's have a look-see down in here. Listen, I don't hear squirters. All right, let's get some more of that out of there. I'm gonna have to get some of this gasoline directly in this carburetor here. Let's get that going. Okay, now I just added the littlest bit of gas directly to the carb. Up. All right, well, like I said, it was the littlest bit of gas. I think I have to put in some more. All right, let's give this one more shot. It's nice having two people working on a car at the same time. Come on. Let's check something else. I'm just going to check the fuel bowl and see if we're getting anything in it. Okay, what we're going to have a look-see in is this your little sight hole. Hopefully I don't knock you around too much. This is for checking your level when you're setting the floats. I don't think I see anything. And for lack of a Q-tip, I'm just going to try a dry stick. Try not to break it off in there. It has some fluid on it. Huh. Not sure if that smells like gas though. What does that smell like? See, it's definitely getting wet. All right, I'm gonna give it a couple more shots of, you know, running for a while. Maybe I'll try doing the old cover it up and try to suck the garbage out. But so far, it seems like it's got some fluid in there, but it smells horrible. Here's an idea. Let's take the top down. That's one. The other one was already kind of unlatched. That's kind of interesting. There we go. That's somewhere. Now we got to try to get this side. All right, so this thing's already unlatched, I think. Yep, that thing's already unlatched. Oh, look at that. That's terrible. It's a mess. We need to clean that off again. I did it once, but then when we power washed it from the outside, it must have blown all that crud in there. And then luckily, because I don't think the popper on this car works. I'll try it again, but I'm not sure it ever worked. That would be this button here, and it doesn't even make a noise, so that's not working. Hey, I got some cassettes, cool. But this one here, you just have to pull here, this little self. That should have popped it. I didn't feel it. It's not that warm out. All right, so you soaked yourself and now you're cold, but why did you do that? It's fun. Yeah, great. All right, so we got to push this up, right, this way. That way? Fold the, like I did with the plastic window.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. It's cracked. Yeah, that's all right. We're gonna be replacing this top. Oops. All right, there we go.
All right.
Now this can come up. And now, my God, is that a mess? Yuck. Oh, that explains why this thing doesn't want to pop. What the heck is this stuff? Oh, and this thing's loose. That's not supposed to be loose. Well, at least it doesn't look terrible in the well here. I mean, so I could use a vacuuming, but nothing terrible. All right, so then this can go down. Then we get the other thing. You grab your side. You gotta push it. We're getting somewhere. Then we have to close these. It's behind you there. Oh. Gotta close it in toward the middle. Toward the middle.
Toward the middle?
Yeah, right. Okay, and back. And this and back. This usually isn't this difficult.
No. I wouldn't imagine so. I don't think this would be a very good car design then.
But if you keep pressing these down and keep going back. All right, we're almost there. All right, there you go, easy.
Oh, it looks okay, maybe.
You ready? We gotta both do it. Oh wait, we gotta do it harder. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bam. And we have a very dirty convertible. All right, Joey, you might want to turn that hose back on and then just try spraying that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it in the interior, but just, yeah. All right, looking much better. Correct. All right, buddy. Try it again. Let go. some oil, I think, cooking off the exhaust over here. Let's see. Seems like it's pulling gas, boys. All right. It's alive. Oh yeah. Sounds good. Awesome. Now we just need a gas tank. And it looks like we're doing a water pump. Not sure if you can see that. But yeah, she's oozing. So
was it water, not gas?
it was water spewing out.
Boiling water.
Yep.
That's cool.
We shut it down real quick. Yeah, back up a little bit. You can. Sure. Thank you. So yeah, whenever it seems to leak out the top there, it usually means I'm doing a water pump on the Ford. Okay, so to finish up today, I now know I need two things. It runs, and it runs well. I think the carburetor seems like it's okay. So apparently 12 years ago we didn't have that crappy gas. Now I do need definitely to do the water pump and the gas tank. And I think once that's done, the running gear is in good order. Okay, positively needed wipers because these are very done. So we got these Michelins. Hopefully they fit. It seems like they're different from what I'm used to. Working on the car with my son, we got it cleaned up quite a bit. Even took the top down to kind of see what it's going to look like as a finished product. And we got it to run. And I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. I've been gaining subscribers pretty well, but I feel like, you know, I'll get, 3,000 views in a month on my channel and not as many subscribers as you might think. So I really appreciate that. If the parts come in time, I fully expect to be doing a full-on driveway burnout next week in the McLaren. So do me a favor and just come on back and see that video. It's going to be hilarious, I guarantee. I'm going to take the boy with me for his first ride while the car does a burnout. He'll like it, and it'll get him further hooked. So with that, giving new meaning to the term "smoke 'em if you got 'em," that's driveway. See you all soon.